Hey y'all. If you are a skeptic in any way, then you haven't read these 6 books. Um, the Conscious Universe by Dean Radin is proof of psychic activity. Evidence of the Afterlife by Long is proof that there is an afterlife. Evidence for astrology historically concerning planetary alignments and great historical events is in Cosmos and Psyche by Richard Tarnas. Proof of aliens and UFOs is in the book called UFOs by Leslie Kean, which is actual generals talking. They go on the record. You can't argue with them, okay? And proof of prophecy is the invisible landscape. I mean, McKenna is proof that there was something that no one knew yet about the I Ching, and it was his destiny, okay? But yeah, once you've read those, then you always have an argument against a skeptic because that is the proof, the evidence, the scientific procedure is taken with every single one of those books. Okay, anyway, I just got James Joyce's letters. Oh, for like $40 you get the 1,000 pages of his letters. It's really interesting to see him as a person, not some abstract writer, finally. And it's interesting, The Gay Science was written in 1882 by Nietzsche, and that's when Joyce was born. And then Joyce finished Ulysses in 1922 when Goddess was born, who took the next stream of consciousness in the Recognitions, which I haven't read yet, but I'm very excited. I can't find it anywhere because there's a January 2012 edition coming out, so I'm going to hold out. I found a great website, an article showing the Harry Potter astrological references, and J.K. Rowling did a reading for one of her friend's kids, who was like a Pisces. It's so interesting that she knows about it. So that makes me think she did not only know that Daniel Radcliffe, just like her, was also a Leo, but also the year of the snake, okay? And with Jupiter in Gemini, because Jupiter is also a 12-year cycle, like the Chinese zodiacs. But anyway, I'm just fascinated that she probably does know. By the way, I'm chopping again because I got for $1 that program called DJ. Oh, it's so tight on the iPad. You know, I just fuck with it on my computer, then I put it on my iPad after, so I can chop and fuck with it however I want, because my original shit broke. It sucks. But anyway, just want to mention you the Nietzsche references in some films. It's not all of them, just the most cool ones. Not to mention Conan the Barbarian. Starts off with the "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger" quote. And in the Birdcage, actually, the mom of the straight guy, her secretary, is reading Walter Kaufmann's Nietzsche biography, and in Clueless, Paul Rudd is reading Nietzsche next to the pool, and it's weird because Alicia Silverstone's a Libra dragon like Nietzsche. And in Coming to America with Eddie Murphy, he gives a Nietzsche quote and while he's mopping the floor talking to that chick. And Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Kirsten Dunst quotes him. He's quoted 5 times in Waking Life and in Little Miss Sunshine, of course. The Nietzsche idea was taken too far of silence. But anyway, that's just, a couple pop culture references. I really think that proof of all this stuff, I don't know where I was going with that. I was going to say something about Nietzsche being also proof of prophecy, not just McKenna. But, it wasn't his choice, he said himself, I never had a choice. He was just like working through a medium when he wrote Zarathustra specifically. So, at what point does a philosopher channel a source spiritually, yet they don't want to call it God?